Hey, so I have re-recorded at least the majority of what it is that we had been doing last night. After the crash, it corrupted a lot of its own stuff, and then it crashed again during the re-recording, so we had to do it in 3 fucking parts. And for the last little while, I have just kind of sat here in a stupor, thinking nothing, feeling nothing. Just most sensations drained, and that's the Anthem experience, you know. I understand that these games have, still have people in their pockets. They adore them. They play them constantly. They also have people who are screaming up and down that this is the worst thing ever, and this is the end of the old BioWare, and now they're not anything like what they used to be. I felt the same way about Dragon Age Origins as I do about Anthem, in that it is just howling nothing. Stop throwing things. The witch is on a rampage. She's attempting to, I don't know, wake some kind of fucking dread evil over there. Fuck knows. Her machinations are a mystery to me. Anyway, what's not a mystery to me is how stunningly and terrifyingly unimaginative these titles are and have been for quite some time. I think the last new BioWare idea I can remember experiencing was original Mass Effect. That was it. It's been that long, and even then it was just, what if the aliens were like fucking old though? What if that? And that was fine. They hadn't done that before, but the Darkspawn are nothing. The Scars in Anthem are nothing. The Urgoth are old aliens again. Same with the Shapers. And yeah, that's the world we're about to step into. So let's give you ears. Let's give you eyes. At least the music's kind of pretty sometimes. I wish I could say the same about the characters, with their personalities being what they are. Equip higher level items to increase your javelin's rarity and power. That's that gear score. Gear score go up, you do better in all ways. Thank you, Pi. Pi loves it. He's a real proponent of vertical progression. I say sure to an extent, but it's gotta make sense. It has to be made of some sort of exotic material or function in a way that others do not. None of that's going to be present here. The color around the thing changes and the number goes up, but there are a set number of functions and no mention of materials. There's Owen, because of course there is. Ugh. Those leaderboards, again, they put you right by the leaderboards. I mentioned this last night. I can't imagine giving a shit. Also, you see this pike thing? We don't get to do that. We now know about ciphers. We talked about ciphers before. There's a revolution and all that shit. There's news. This was tools. Okay. Yeah, tools. It built a makeshift forge. She was constructing javelin armor for her band to use against sentinel patrols. Those are the cops. Yeah, I guess there's like looks like a torch. Some kind of something. Maybe something to look through? Fuck knows what that is. That's our reputation. Well, there's still a lot of boxes and shit lying around here. This is oh, it's a ladder. This stuff we still can't quite get to.
Hey, freelancer, contract go alright?
Shut up. It went fine. I recovered from a Legion of Dawn era ruin. This is believed to be one of the resonance capsules used by Arden Vassa in his early studies of Ember. Great. Signets through gateway technology. Super cool. Love it. Zagular skull. Zagular are medium-sized predatory animals native to the mountains near Heliost. They are often depicted in art of Legion era as companions of the Urgoth. The skulls of Zagular are considered good luck, bringing health and happiness. So it's kind of like the Amkara, except they don't actually grant wishes. So, not even that's original. Also, we never see one. So, you know, great. What?
Hey, how'd your last job go?
It was fine.
I kicked its ass.
Okay.
You did. Just got back myself. Damn Titan nearly took my arm off. Always something, huh? Owen stopped by. Wanted to make sure your records were in order. No worries though, a Titan won't stop me from keeping this place organized.
How'd you end up as our record keeper anyway? You don't seem the desk type.
Layers, buddy. We all got him. You want a well-placed shot or a well-kept ledger? Ask Lucky Jack. We all do our bit for the family, right?
I do my job, man.
You sign up, you pull your weight. It's that simple.
It's more than that. But hey, however you want to paint it. The point is,
It's not more than that.
facts. It's not like we got anyone else in our corner.
Freelancers have had better times.
I don't want to say our budget's sad, but I can perform magic with more figures in the columns. We need freelancers to bring in contracts, get the work done. The better the Enclave does, the better we all do, right? Well, I've got reports to update before I'm back out there. Striders to save, relics to silence, you know how it is.
If these striders break down so often, why the fuck are we out of work? Also, like, that's a solid question. This is still a dangerous place, so why would not... fucking A, my brain. Already. Why wouldn't freelancers already be in like high demand? A security contractor with their own powered armor should probably not have a hard time finding work. An interface that acts as a buffer between the human mind and the anthem of creation. That's what a gateway is, okay? Making it possible for humans to channel their will into ember-based technology. Great. So, again, magic. We're just conjuring shit from the void. Why even bother with the fucking robot suits, then? Like, what's the point of this? We gotta talk to these people. Hi. What?
Freelancer.
Thanks for the save. That trouble was unexpected.
You often hang around outside the walls like that?
Occupational hazard, but this was different. Something's making the scars more violent.
I think it's the Dominion. We think they're back. I'm sure you must know Freelancer Yarrow.
I think Tassin's right. This feels like before the attack on Freemark.
The one that set off the Heart of Rage?
I don't really know the whole story.
I do.
Well, fuck, I'm glad somebody does.
Much of what I am about to tell you is not well known. My ward, Johnny, was there 10 years ago. She saw it with her own eyes. What you will already know is that Freemark was one of the great cities of Bastion. Ancient, proud, prosperous. But most important, it held the largest and greatest enclave of freelancers anywhere. The freelancers, along with the Sentinels, guardians of the walls, protected Freemark and its people from the chaos of our world. Until one day, the Dominion arrived on their doorstep. Cruel conquerors from the north. The Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Freelancers would make their claim for Freemark that day. Each group heirs in their own right to the legendary General Tarsis and her Legion of Dawn. One of our best, Freelancer Adams led the charge as the Enclave leapt to meet the Dominion forces head-on. My Johnny says the army was massive. The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin, a man never seen before or after that day. He came to take the city at any cost. So they fought. Outnumbered, outflanked, and outgunned. Freelancers fought. They did well for a time. But the walls of the Great Free Mark did not hold. The Dominion poured in. Adams, with many freelancers, made their last stand outside the city walls. While some, like Johnny, stayed to help who she could. When, without warning, the doomed Sentinels fell back. But now I tell you that deep in the city, Johnny discovered what the Sentinels already knew. The Dominion didn't want to destroy Freemark. They wanted to capture an ancient Shaper relic that was protected deep inside the city. The Cenotaph. It seems this Dr. Harkin believed he had created a way for the Dominion to use the Cenotaph to control the Anthem of Creation itself. Arrogance. The Anthem will not be controlled. The terrible cataclysm, which was unleashed that day, destroyed Freemark, destroyed the Dominion, destroyed everything. That cataclysm became the Heart of Rage. Some survived to tell the story of Freemark, but not many.
Dominion must be back for a reason.
I clearly have more intel to hunt down. Come and find me later.
Yeah, me too. I'll contact you when I have something.
I'll be in the Enclave.
Okay, great. Here's a fucking idea. Like, check this out. You ready? How about that's what we fucking open on? How about you open on that? And we play that. We, the player, play that and experience it, and then we have some kind of for the world, like something to invest in, some insight as to who the fuck is what and what's going on and why we give a shit instead of what it is that we got. What do you want, Prospero? What?
Hey there. I figured you'd make your way to me soon enough.
Uh-huh.
The freelancer I've been hearing about.
Only the good parts.
Oh, it's all good. The fact that anybody's talking about a freelancer is even better. Name's Prospero. I'm betting you're the one I've been waiting for.
Yeah? Why is that?
You understand being a freelance is more than just a job. It's about pride. Pride in doing something well. Pride in your javelin.
Okay.
Lately.
Intolerable. Who wants to charge into a fight looking plain and simple? What kind of statement does that make? Not when you could fly in looking like steel thunder come to life. A fistful of lightning in one hand and a hailstorm of pain in the other.
That's colorful.
Is what I do. When Lancers want to make a statement, they buy something special for their javelin. Maybe custom decals or bodywork. I'm the guy they come to. Or used to. Hasn't been any demand. The Forge can't even build anything these days.
This is a lot of work to set up the cash shop.
How can I help?
We need to fire it up again. That takes Ember. And someone with the guts to collect it. If you can find some, I'm back in business. We both are. I'll teach you how to craft things.
Okay, I'll bite.
What I wanted to hear. You'll need to search for Ember outside the fort. Bring it here and we can start getting this place back on its feet.
Will do.
There you go. We accept this, and we exit. And it's now what we do. Our free play is unlocked. Excellent. I think we already have an Ember, so I'm just gonna give it to him. Hey. The prompt failed Prospero. Hang on a second, man.
Hey, you should shop here.
Hush. There we go.
Prospero,
I know you've got good news.
all the amber you need.
What I wanted to hear. All right then. Let's get to business and fire up the Forge. It's time all these javelins around here got the tender loving care they deserve. Head on over to the Forge, and you can start crafting. But don't forget, when you want to make a statement, maybe polish that javelin up with a nice coat of pain and thunder. Come see me.
So, you're the thunder merchant, huh?
Hey, the best freelancers always arrive with a bang. But first, they buy it from me. Don't be a stranger.
Yeah, first they buy it, huh? You don't so much... Yeah, thanks. I got it. You don't so much win your accomplishments. You know, trophies and stuff to adorn your lifeblood suit of power armor here. You buy them. We know what this is like. They got new things now. Great. Great. There are a few things that are unlocked via challenges. Most of them are just decals. So not like specific pieces of things. Can I help you? Oh, hang on. Let's add that to the Cortex. Striders. They're those big walking things. We know what they're about. Apparently they can also mount guns, but it's not the same as an AT-AT. Just stop. Just don't even. Okay? Just shh. Shh. Shh.
I have a job for you.
I'm fine.
Great.
But I still don't really know you.
Old habit. I work for Corvus.
Ah, a spy.
My job is to keep tabs on threats to Fort Tarsis. I have an agent embedded with the regulators, a group of smugglers. She keeps the really dangerous stuff from the wrong buyers. But her last report said there'd been an incursion of foreign operatives in the area.
Who are they?
Like I said before, I'm betting Dominion. Which means trouble's coming our way.
Big trouble, if you're right.
I think trouble's your idea of fun. Start by meeting my agent at a regulator camp here. Learn what else she knows and go from there.
We'll get it done.
Okay then. Trouble's not necessarily my idea of fun, but it is explicitly my profession. So we're gonna go and deal with that. But for real, how much better would this whole setup have been if we were a refugee fleeing from Freemart? Like that's clearly the way it ought to have gone, right? Like you're there at Freemark. You're fighting the fucking defense. You could even keep like you just got your fucking piloting thing, or even you didn't graduate from the school technically. It's just like an all hands on deck situation. In your first few steps, you're basically passing your driver's exam for this after having been thrown in the deep end. Whatever. Anyway, we fucked around with some of it. We gave it a different paint job that I think is a little bit more appealing to look at. I use a lot of the same colors across them because, you know, black, red, and white looks nice together. And then we threw a bunch of dirt on it. Because we're dirty. I am, anyway. Thank you. but I actually do have something to fuck with right now. This keeps setting itself on hard. Normal is fine. I think for right now we're like level 3, so I don't see the point. Can I actually make anything else? Is that going to be an option? Oh, good. Oh, excellent. Okay. So, and I share things, do I? Stellar. Okay, so cool. We can then just do this. I believe that's typically what I use. Yeah. Sure, fine. How much is that going to cost me? Oh, we're okay. We're gonna be just fine there. Go ahead and slap that on. And this will also prompt better things to drop. Let's fuck around, maybe? And I'm not... What else have I got unlocked already? Not a ton, huh? Grenade launcher? Maybe. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna be relatively close most of the time anyway. That'll be just fine. And then the rest of this we can just mark for take apart. Cool. Sure, just because it's better than what it is that we had. Yeah, that's fine. Good deal, good deal. We can't fuck with components yet. We should be able to fuck with this over here. So we'll be getting several of these things, and I'll kind of try to fuck with them as they show up. This is a heavy assault launcher. It flings missiles. We haven't seen that. We have seen the railgun. It functions just like the little fucking blaster cannon on the... My brain has stopped again. On the... Ranger, which should be up in YouTube. Yeah, and we fucked around with it on this before as well. Maybe the firewall one, because otherwise that's just a rain of explosives. We'll do the firewall one. We got plenty of shit. It's nice that crafting resources are shared. Okay. Now we have things. Things is good. We like having those. To the map. No, I think we could probably just do hard and like get the experience boost, right? Let's find out. We're gonna keep it as private. That's one of those Ash Titans. You'd think they might come in other flavors. They don't. They come in that flavor. It's just, you know, you set the scale to, like, you know, 1.5 sometimes. Or if it was the big event ones, then the scale is, like, set to, what, maybe 3. They were real big. I got the emblem to show you at some point. I think it's Omens of War. because they were the fucking Four Horsemen or some shit like that. It was an event, I guess. Okay, they also fucking just say that they're silent. They're not silent. They make all kinds of fucking noises.
I've got the map coordinates from Tassin. You're headed for a regulator camp.
Her agent will be there?
Undercover. Tassin gave me a picture so we can identify her.
Great. Off we go. Oop, there's lore. Try Hatva. Join us for the ancient Arcanist practice of Hatva. Toe-touching, arm-spinning, and rib isolations will center your body and refresh your mind. I don't... Rib isolations? What the fuck does that mean? Synchronizing signets. What a day. I woke up late, and when I got to work, I discovered I'd left my signet in the kitchen. I grabbed a spare off the wall and hopped into my javelin. Sure, I could kind of move, but the chances of hitting a nesting wyvern in the tower, even at mid-range, were slim. In short, meet me at the bar. Okay. I guess. I guess. Gimme.
So what's the latest intel these days on regulators?
Still the same smugglers they've always been. Anything of value is fair game, plus the usual rumors of secret hideouts in the area. They have to keep all that stuff somewhere.
Question is, why would the Dominion be involved?
I hope Tassin's wrong about that.
Why wouldn't they? Fuck it. Throw them in.
Okay, you're not far from the regulator camp. Should be coming up soon. Keep an eye out. We're skirting the edge of Scar territory.
There we go. We'll douse these jets.
We've got trouble. The camp's been overrun. I'm clearing them out. Looks like we've got dead regulators here. Oh, and can you identify Tassin's agent?
I'm not seeing her. Could still be alive.
Well, animals didn't kill these people. They're already dead.
Is there anything useful at the site?
Who knows? We'll find out. Anyway, yeah, it's still this. Their hope apparently was that the story would be compelling enough. I'm not sure why.
There's some kind of recording there.
Okay, there we go.
I can't reach Tassin. We're looking for the regulator hideout at these coordinates.
That was Tassin's agent.
I'll need to decrypt the coordinates. Hang on, Scar's on top of you.
Oh yeah, I see him. And this is largely what it is that you're doing when you are playing the large one. You have, you know, some rockets.
They're never gonna leave us alone, are they?
That's fine.
Blood since we rescued Matthias. You know, Tassin's right. Has to be the Dominion stirring the pot.
We can create this kind of wall of fire thing going on. And just like the storm, we activate our own combos. What does what will vary. You know, there's a flamethrower that we could mount on our arm, and then bombs we can drop with our shoulder cannon. But no matter which way it is that you go about it, you're doing the same fucking thing on every javelin.
Owen, do you have those coordinates?
Yeah, got it. It's not far.
Then I'm going to the hideout now. We can't wait.
Are you sure about this? Taking on the Dominion isn't like fighting a pack of wolverine.
When evil people knock on your door, you don't hide. You kick their ass back to whatever hole they crawled out of.
Stop the fire before it spreads.
Fort Tarsus cannot become another Freemark.
Again, we would have that would be so much more impactful if our character had been at Freemark. We would know why it is that you want to prevent that. It wouldn't be a question of like, are we sure? How how much do we know? What's our investment exactly? And as it stands, anything that the Dominion has done is too distant. It's fucking... It's a story.
More dead regulators.
Dominion aren't known for taking prisoners.
Yeah, that's fine. We're in. The shrine. They got these. There's a few of these places. Cool beans.
A smuggler's cave, you can see.
Anything you can want, for a price.
Looks like that includes shaker relics.
I mean, I guess. And our flight's disabled.
What's happening?
Yeah, I'm seeing that. You're in some kind of field. Has to be affecting your suit.
But we can, no, we can't hover. If we were a storm, we would still be able to hover, I believe.
There's the problem, that machine. It's a Dominion shield generator. You're caught inside the field.
There's mines, but fuck it. This is the primary advantage of playing large.
It would take time to...
You put your shield up and then fucking... Who cares about the mines? Yeah, whatever, I don't care.
Right.
I don't give a shit, man. Shut up. See? Look at me. They also won't let me just fucking annihilate that with this autocannon or nothing. There we go. Now we're out of the flight suppression area.
I'm pushing on.
The Dominion can't be here by accident. These smugglers are hiding relics.
I know. I'm trying not to jump to conclusions.
Oh, I will. Take a flying leap. It's the wrong shaker relic in the wrong hands.
This won't be a boring day.
I disagree. It will. It will. What am I looking at? I see. I had to shoot that one. I couldn't just hold F by it. Truly, the possibilities are endless. We'll fuck with the grenade launcher for a moment or two. Maybe even, like, unlock some shotguns. Who knows?
And there we are. The Dominion. Yeah, and they've got Tassin's agents. Best lie low.
Give us the relic. We know it's here.
I don't know what you mean.
Then I'll show you.
No. That's not how we conduct business. I find that pain is no substitute for money. So let's negotiate.
The relics, not for sale.
See, progress. You do have it. Now name your price and we all walk away with something.
Relics are dangerous.
Only if you're careless. Do I look careless?
What is that? We found the relic.
A pity for you. Negotiations have concluded.
You bastard.
Hey, that's not the gun I'm holding.
Oh, well, now this is awkward.
A freelancer. How useless. I fought your kind before, and I put them in the ground. You'll be joining them.
Again, just imagine if he had been like, hey, I recognize that suit. How you doing, kid? And then fucking left. Hey, that would have been a thing.
Are we really in a firefight with Dominion?
Hi!
Yeah.
You're sitting in a chair somewhere.
Anyway, that's our chief antagonist for this story. He's the Monitor.
Soldiers shoot scars, maybe, but not like this.
Oh, fuck off. It doesn't really matter.
Just be careful.
See? Like, this, none of this counts. It's fine. Also, please stop doing this grenade launcher thing where they don't explode on impact. That sucks. They're always just the worst thing to use.
She didn't make
I mean, hell no. See?
There's an archive here.
I see it. Looks damaged from the fight.
Her real name isn't recorded with Corvus. We'll never know the identity of this brave soul.
Hold the monitor. He took the relic.
Then I'm getting it back.
Okay. We're gonna go get that relic back. Anyway, the guy just went, oh, that's not how we do business, and rather than leaving her alive to report back that they got what they wanted anyway, and like, you know, force things to either become locked down in a fixed position where you can plan around taking it, or force people to start moving shit so that they get sloppy and you can then take it. Like, either way, if you apply pressure, that's good. We just executed her anyway, and like, we don't do business that way. Anyway, now watch me do business exactly that way. Fucking... And again, around this time, Marvel had already made a big deal out of Josh Brolin being Thanos. So absolutely every villain was that guy. Just some big dude who talks kind of like this. And he's very calm, and he seems very reasonable. Except then, he does extreme things, like kill somebody. And that's it. That's the whole fucking shtick. And I don't... Why? Why? You can't just, like, mime it and have that be compelling. I don't know this fucking guy. And I don't care to. He doesn't phase me. I just go, okay, well, he left. I'll shoot him later, I'm sure.
My javelin's grounded again?
It's that shield generator.
Yeah, it is.
That's trouble. Push them back.
Okay, I got it.
Watch it. Looks like the monitor left a cleanup crew behind.
So?
Try to disable that machine. I have specs. I think I can override it. Hold here. I'll try to deactivate it.
Great place to die, Owen.
I haven't let you down.
There we go. He was kind of hard to find amongst all the things that are like similar colored. You shoot at just these little things, and some of them move relatively quickly, others not so much. And this gun's thing is also that it gets more accurate the longer that you fire. Which, okay, I guess, but... Can I shoot that? No. Doesn't appear so anyway.
It's off. You can fly again.
We did it. Because flight in this enclosed cave system would be really beneficial. What did I ever do without it? We really are gonna need a new fucking secondary. This is unacceptable. More Dominion soldiers. And this is on hard, huh? I mean, I recognize that I've probably got equipment that's a little bit over the board for them, but it's still... Okay.
Watch yourself.
Great. Well, check this out. This is my fun trick that I can do. I don't think they finished their monologue. That was the best feature of Azura's Wrath, by the way. You just kind of clock the bosses while they were talking. The rest of the game didn't play so good. And it's a little bit too anime for my taste, but I appreciated that they just really went for it. And here we go. The thrilling chase. We gotta catch him before he escapes. Okay, there's the loading thing. I was worried for a second that we were going to just have a repeat of yesterday. We still might. We're not out of the woods yet.
I've got something we can track. Can't hide from this cipher.
Okay. Well. Owen insists that you can't hide from him.
Can't be too far. Dominion must have big plans for a guy like the monitors in our neighborhood.
We just need to make sure he never comes back.
You see, this is why I want to be out there with you. Show bad people the door.
Not as easy as it looks.
Okay, show bad people the door at the end of a very large gun. Still got a trail. Keep it up. We might have a shot at this.
That's all we need.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going. I'm doing it. It's happening.
Okay, coming off it. Just ahead.
I see a lot of Dominion. Where's the monitor?
Checking.
Oh, I see you up there.
We've got turrets of some sort. Those
Yeah, I sure do.
Probably
Well,
want to take them out.
I mean, I got it.
It's just me. Or does it look like the Dominion is staying a while?
I don't know what they're up to, but it's not happening in our neck of the woods.
I suppose they'd listen to reason. Talk it out.
Does this look like they dropped by for tea?
The banter is really just off the charts, right? You like this? Are they funny? Are they charming? Do you feel that you can relate to these people?
I'm not seeing him. I'm getting a bad feeling.
Are you making tweets with the phrase "it me"
Time to show them that real.
and hashtag relatable?
Hey, watch it! Another one of the monitor's lieutenants.
So, again, whatever, man. It doesn't matter. It's another one of the Monitor's lieutenants. Oh, sweet Christ. Look out. This one's gonna fucking do me in for sure.
It's over. Score one for the freelancers.
Oh, hey. Now we got interference.
Congratulations on walking straight into my trap.
Ooh.
Owen, what's happening?
I don't know. He's...
Obviously more powerful than you. I think it's important to take a measure of one's adversary. And I find you lacking.
Yeah? Ask your lieutenants how they feel. Oh, right. You can't, because I put them down.
Oh my god.
Monsters boast of courage they never
I'm rolling my eyes so hard.
why they're extinct.
I'm alive and
I'm gonna pull a fucking muscle.
He's gone. Save your breath. Let's head back to the fort. I'll let Tassa know we need to talk.
See, again, that I'm alive and well thing, after the extinction comment, that would work better if we were at Freemark. But we weren't, because that's not how this is structured. Because it was written and created by jackasses. You gotta craft expedition consumables. You could, or you could do what I do and ignore it entirely and not suffer any detriment. That was our playstyle. It was fucking amazing. Do the thing. Thank you. Thank you, goodbye. Trash. Hooray. Okay, goodbye. Ah, shit. I hit the launch bay. Well, we'll wait for that to load us in. At least you'll get to see it. Look at that, they grounded the Javelin for 2 weeks for that just goofy prank. Oh boy, these guys really are something. Let's see if this actually... Oh, okay, it's doing it. It's doing it. Fun fact, if you're writing characters, behaving like a fucking... like, just a total shithead teenager is not endearing. Okay, here we are. No, that's okay. I don't want to. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, bye. Yup, see ya. It has all the same amenities, you can just see other people walking around. There's the forges. There's the store. This is the Big Dumb Edition stuff. You can't actually buy that there, you have to purchase the Big Dumb Edition. So basically you must be a big dumb. Like me, I am a big dumb. I can't double jump in here. They have to, you gotta use the fucking stairs. Or not, that might be where you enter. The bank, the board. There you have it. We're out of here. Fort Tarsus. The Great Falls Canyon. It's an intricate water system of streams and waterfalls. Not really. It's one canyon. It's like maybe one main body of water and a couple of tributary streams. That's it. That's what's up. That's what it is, Pi. He's used to lakes, so, you know. Rivers seem impressive to him no matter what. Cool. We have to report back to Tassin. Where the fuck is she? She's this way, apparently. No. This is where you can buy, like, fucking craft crap.
Thanks for checking out my shop. No problem.
Yikes.
We've got stuff
Those chompers.
javelin into a great javelin, maybe.
What are those expressions, by the way?
I'm listening. What do you have?
Only the finest selection of crafting materials and
Are you okay?
Really?
guaranteed. You know why? Because our main competitor just closed up shop.
Why'd they do that?
I'm just learning the regulator game, but my Uncle Ronnie said, we made them an offer they couldn't refuse. My name's
Great.
Anna, and I'm the manager.
What kind of store is this?
It's a compound and alloy shop. Sometimes we get in other stuff. It's called Uncle Ronnie's, and my family owns it.
Good to know.
So don't forget, when you want quality, this is the store for you. Sure hope you come back and do some shopping.
Sure. Check this out. This is what's in the regulator store. It's crafting bits.
We just got some excellent new stuff.
Sometimes you can get stuff from that are legendaries now, I guess. That's not bad. Finally something. The Last Stand. I don't know that I know what the fuck that is. We got the currency for it though. Oh, it's an autocannon. Okay. And Solvent Green, which is gear. We really probably shouldn't bother. Like, the coins come easy enough, so it's not that big of a deal. But we'll check that back when we're capped. The cap is level 30, by the way. I'm sure they'll boost it and be like, there's now a new tier of crap for you to chase. Isn't that fun? You goofy little assholes love it, right? This is what you crave? It's not what I crave.
Owen filled me in on what happened.
You've got a problem out there. Some kind of Dominion heavy.
These people called him the Monitor. We couldn't stop him.
And he was there for a Shaper relic?
Tore the place apart. Your agent wouldn't give in. Right to the end, she... Well...
I know.
I'm sorry. She left this archive behind.
We'll have my people dig into it. The Dominion really have returned.
In force.
Damn.
I thought spies took everything in stride.
We also respect our enemies. Life under Dominion rule isn't much of a life at all. And if they have set their sights on Fort Tarsus...
Right. Well, the fort isn't exactly my idea of living the dream, but it is home, and I'd prefer it to remain dictator-free. What can we do?
For now, remain patient. I don't want to make a move until I have more information. In the meantime, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Sentinel Bryn. She's sharp, trustworthy, and could use some assistance. Why don't you help her while I look into the Dominion? I'll be in touch.
Sentinel Rissa Bryn. Fort Command.
Sentinel? How can we help?
Well, we probably shouldn't talk here. Come see me by my desk. And my plants.
Plants?
Right. So, good. I will see you.
Okay, then.
Oh, this is just so awkward. That's so funny. Fuck off. Like, plants, that's what throws you?
By the way, I finally cleared out the clutter from my lab.
It's plants.
I'll be there, if you need to talk.
I'm not gonna talk to you, you piece of shit. You fucking... Okay.
My new friend.
There's this guy.
Well to my story of Freemark, huh?
Never heard it told like that.
I was long retired. The battle was not mine to fight. But good friends tell me, I was a freelancer for many years. You know what freelancers do?
We deal with things beyond the wall. Problems. We help people.
Truth, but it's not so small as that. We explore, we fight chaos, we save lives. You hear me?
Okay, I hear you.
People could count on us. In this world, a big deal. But that has been lost. People don't trust us. Hard times now. But enough gloom. Got a contract for you. Going to protect some Arcanists doing seismic tests, okay?
Seismic tests?
Okay.
Check to see if Fort Tarsis has strong foundation. Don't want it to fall into a hole like last time.
What?
But these tests attract animals. The kind with teeth, you know? You protect one side of the fort, and Freelancer Wraith will protect the other. You hear me?
I hear you.
Good. Now go. I'm hungry. No breakfast yet.
Okay. Well, anyway, he kind of, like, unofficially leads this enclave. There's a quest line to explore for him, a quest line to explore for Maddie, and a quest line for Bryn. You know, okay. Argentum Trans sidearm. Why'd they name him after Silver? That doesn't make sense. Oh, anyway, this pistol belonged to the legendary sentinel Argentum Tran. She was stationed in Fort Tarsis as a young officer and fought on the front lines during the War of Seven Luminaries. That sounds like a cool war that we could have probably set in the game on, but alright. After distinguishing herself in the battle at Junkhead Basin, she was recalled to the capital and left this gun to a close friend among her squad mates. She reportedly said, "It's never failed me, and neither have you. It's a perfect match." The sidearm has been passed down among active duty sentinels ever since, and now it has been given to the freelancers as a sign of Lancer fellowship. How nice. But anyway, like I was saying before, you know, fucking this dickhead over here is like, oh man, what the fuck, plants? You keep plants? That's crazy. It's like, it's not that fucking crazy. Sentinel Bryn is also about as milquetoast as you can get. It's everything here is not half as impressive or interesting as it's being pitched. And it's their like insistence, the salesmanship, I would call it, that irritates me the most. I think Matthias is over here. We can add this to the codex. Lost Grabbit. Those are those bug rabbit things. Someone's keeping one as a pet. Yeah, Matthias is in here. He goes by Maddie.
My savior. And the reason scars aren't feasting on my liver right this minute. Bloody scars. The spike in their activity has really thrown off my research.
What are you working on exactly?
I'm looking for a lost Arcanist text known as the Elysian Manuscript. It was inscribed by early members of our order and has been lost for generations. Some Arcanists believe that their writings could help us predict the behavior of Shaper instruments. Imagine knowing if a relic will create firestorms, or scorpions, or shatter you into 1,000 pieces.
We could keep people safe.
Indeed. Every little piece of knowledge we can scrape together helps.
You're making progress?
The heroic work done by my assistants, may they continue to seek answers beyond this life, led to a discovery. Turns out there was a far more ingenious way to pass knowledge along. Invisible runes.
Invisible?
Runes, yes.
How do I...
Aha! I piqued your curiosity. You'll just have to continue on this adventure to find out, won't you? Our research has revealed a potential site that may answer our questions.
Just point me in the right direction.
Matthias here is the only character that I can really get on board with. He makes sense in this world. We would need a researcher, someone to try to understand these things. There's stuff that goes on with him that's not necessarily the greatest of ideas, but still, it's nice to have someone here that isn't just like, oh, the freelancers are basically superheroes, but now people don't trust us because someone did a big bad frowny face. Fucking this world's priorities are all fucked up. Anyway, this is about the storm. the latest in Javelin design, using Ember Cord seals to harness the power of the elements. Its ability to float above combat compensates for its light armor. Operated by a skilled lancer, the Javelin's lightning, ice, and other element. There's only one other elemental. I don't know why they did that. And other. It's fire. You've seen it. Makes it an invaluable tool against the Dominion. The Dominion is far more advanced than we ever imagined. Frost, lightning, levitation. They don't want to mention fire. We must not fear this technology, but instead embrace it. So we have crafted an answer to the Dominion shock troopers and frost hounds. We will challenge them with the storm. Anyway, so Arcanists made the storm, and I don't understand why we're not more keenly focused on people like this, you know, explorers, cartographers, as well as peacekeepers and security, of course, because you have to. We are not native to this place. Here, gimme. The Anthem of Creation. A source of pure creation the Shapers used to create the world. Just this one. It's existed since the beginning of time and permeates all aspects of existence. You'd think it'd be fucking measurable then, wouldn't it? Nice helmet, dickhead. Rules for civilized use of shared space. All books shall be properly closed when not actively being read. Cups, dishes, utensils, and serving vessels shall be washed and put away immediately. Loud music shall not be played during working hours. Fuck you. No pickles. Fuck you again. There's some pickles that are very good. Only one teapot in the room at a time. No. There's no need for anyone to have 5 teapots, each filled to a different degree with old lukewarm tea. Listen. I need 37 teapots at any given time. Don't you ever tell me how to live my life. The pickles, previously forbidden from the room, are doubly forbidden for use as bookmarks. Why would you do that? Stop stealing my pens. Never. Your pens are my pens. Sentinel's reputation. You can see how we're doing. That's how we're doing. This is Bryn. These are Bryn's plants. So wacky, right? I mean, damn. Helena Tarsus. The first Lancer and leader of the... I wouldn't say that she was the first freelancer, like she's a general. She was the military. In fact, the leader of the military. She's not some fucking security contractor. That's not the same thing. Anyway, she's the big fucking hero everybody wants to be like. And it would have been cool if she was a character. It would have been less cool if they did the predictable thing and voiced her, like, you know, gave her the Jennifer Hale treatment. But, like, we don't ever get to meet her. That was a long fucking time ago. You know, when interesting things happened.
Hello.
How's it going, Bryn?
Good to see you again.
Is it?
Isn't it?
I don't associate much with freelancers.
Okay.
Or anyone not a sentinel, really.
Well, I hope you don't regret getting to know one of us.
Yes, me too.
Okay. Can I help you with something?
Yes. Well, quietly. I don't technically have permission from my superiors to be contracting you, but there's been an unusual amount of scar activity around nearby Arcanist base. Whatever it is, it could be dangerous if the scars get hold of it.
Agreed. I'll check it out for you.
Good. I mean, good luck, freelancer.
Right. No problem.
And that's it. And we're supposed to go, oh, isn't she just, she's so awkward. I don't know. Like, yeah, kid, I'll go fucking get it done. Whatever. I don't talk much with people who aren't cops. Weird choice to make. This guy's head cop.
Organizing Sentinel patrols at the moment.
Again, wish we could have gotten to know him better. We don't. He's just head cop. Javelin damage from Commander Vool. Here's the requested list of repairs needed for Sentinel Bar's Javelin. Left side plating needs replacement due to massive energy burns of an unknown type. Both leg servos suffered structural damage when, and I quote, a giant rock grew right under his feet. 3. Gambison needs minor stitching to repair multiple wolven bites. So, okay, they're using actual armor terms for the Javelins. Let's go ahead and take a look at one. No, I'm absolutely, like, this is a lot of people's favorite dude. Like, they find joy in him. This guy is always talking about safety regulations and cords and all that shit. And I can't fucking fathom why anyone finds that man interesting or funny. Yeah, I avoid him at all costs, like he's fucking diseased. Like, no. Absolutely not.
Something like that, you should really...
No. That guy's a gossip. I don't give a shit. And we just barrel ass away. Oh, that's right. I wanted to start talking about the javelin design. So, if we're admitting that this thing is a gambeson here, then we have a real problem with structural integrity when it comes to the javelin itself, because soft armor is only good at catching projectiles, not good at dispersing the kind of raw physical force that would happen if you are struck by something. So, I would hope that there is some kind of substructure beneath it, and this is basically a tough wrap in order to add to its protective capability, and that, you know, it gets fucking nicked so often that it's easier to rip this off and replace it than it is to fuck with the plating. But the better way to do this would just be fucking sloped and angled armor, you know, like you see on a tank. It's very hard to really fucking throw around through that, not only because of its density, but because it's angled in such a way that it causes most things to glance. So, like, on what it is that we're flying around in right now, this extra kind of, like, buffer bar here is fine, I guess. The real star of the show is this breastplate underneath it, which we could extend out just a little bit for more, like maybe to here, and make the angle sharper so that incoming fire glances that away. We already have good wrapping and good metallic kind of coverage on our limbs here, so I'm not too concerned about things snaking up into the arms. The arms that I'm not totally certain where it is my arm starts and stops in there. But in any case, you know, joints of anything are going to be a weak point. It's airtight, so I'm not sure what kind of seal happens underneath this tough wrap. But, you know, here we are. The biggest problem is still these. Like, these legs are a little bit better structured. It would be kind of like pedaling a bicycle to pilot it. Like, your foot stops about here. But... yeah, that needs to be way, way, way larger. It also needs to sit back and down a little bit more on this, because being that upright would unbalance it, and there's a lot more mass up here. Unless these are incredibly dense. Is that everything? It seems like it's everything. So we have our pick of things to fuck around with first. We do pie, we do. And we'll get in there, and we'll do that. We got... let me see. No, I just wanna... oh, that's right, change mission, because it's not fucking... so here's our map. That's where we've got our missions. We'll probably just... because we have to relaunch this every single time. We can't just tackle them in a group. Anyway, what are we able to fuck with now? Oh, stellar. So we have a fucking component that we can plug in. Which is going to mean that we look through these and we determine what it is that I'm gonna fucking need done. So there's that. There's also a Colossus thing that means, yes, this. This is what I need right now. Great. And we unlock component slots as we level. Why that would be the case beyond just gating content behind leveling, you know, a fucking concept that should probably be dead by now, is... no, I want to salvage it. Thank you. Is still a fucking mystery. Like, if everything is going to be mechanical, then I should be pouring resources into unlocking these nodes, not grinding an experience bar. As well as, like, how about you let me progress at my own pace? You know what I mean? I don't really Heaviest hitter of autocannons. Like, I don't really need these people fucking telling me that oh, you've gone too fast. You need to stop. That gets frustrating. This is hot pink. I'm sorry, it's more magenta, isn't it? Why would it be that? Well, it's what we're using for right now. Because it's the best one. We'll salvage this. We'll salvage this. Basic semi-automatic rifle. Emptying the magazine. It doesn't matter. The grenade launcher sucks. We'll fuck with that for a moment or two, and then we'll see about maybe a shotgun or something. Hold down the trigger to focus. No. The marksman rifle. No. Just... yeesh. Okay. Alright. Alright. In we go. It's got nice markings on it. This is part of the package for You're a Big Dumb. So, we're gonna wear our shame outside. It looks like the best defense is that fucking gun that we've already got strapped to ourselves, so I ain't gonna sweat it. Anyway, what freelancers do. It's a number of things. They keep adding to the list. Then it's always something just vague enough to be heroic at first glance and ultimately meaningless if you think about it for longer than half a second. We help people. Yes, that's what freelancers do. Okay. Well, other people help people too. Like I would assume your guards help people. I would hope they do anyway. What if you're not like a freelance contractor? You just have a javelin suit and you work for like another outfit or something. Maybe you're an arcanist that uses one and you decide to help people. Are you then a freelancer? Or is it only freelancers that help people? You see what I'm saying? Like, these empty platitudes have no place anywhere in any kind of anything.
Here, let's see if we can keep some arcanists alive, yes? Freelancer Wright has begun her patrol.
This is Wright. Weatherman says I'm on my way.
Let's see what we can do, Wright.
This is one of the side characters that we're gonna meet. I also despise her. And I should clarify, I don't hate Bryn, I hate how the story treats Bryn. Bryn is fine on her own. It's whatever. The story wants to suggest that Bryn is some sort of like fucking hyper wacky anomaly of a person, and she's not. She keeps plants and is a little bit timid, like, so whatever. Yeah. I don't care, just turn it on.
Seismic indicator is ready to go.
Yeah, I got it. Let's go.
Hate this part. Always makes me nervous.
Uh-huh. Cool. It's a take and hold.
To track down animals. Don't know why. Make sure the arcanists stay.
Don't know why. Yeah, me neither.
I'll keep an eye out. Wild animals incoming.
You see? Every time. So angry.
Fuck off. Hey. I told you to fuck off.
Away from the arcanists.
Yeah, I got it. See? They like coming up that way, so I'm gonna set them on fire for coming up that way. It's gonna be great.
Maybe they should do tests that don't make animals angry.
Science, what can you do?
Was that supposed to be like a topical joke, like an animal testing joke? Is that what that was? I can never tell when they're supposed to be joking or when they're supposed to be serious because it's a fucking, like, it's a mile a minute for the quit machine, you know?
Good, go to the next group. I will make sure these arcanists get back safe.
Okay, over the radio.
First group is finished up. No angry animals.
Lucky her.
Maybe. Strange.
Headed to next location.
Found the second site.
They're dead.
Not seeing any arcanists.
Yes, I see. Okay, let's do a search for energy signatures in the area.
I keep anticipating recoil on this, and it just did. Because you'd think there would be, right? But I just don't.
Understood.
They just didn't. They just didn't.
That's all of them, I think.
Alright. Yes? Hello? Okay.
Where are they?
No bodies. Good. Scars must have taken them.
Why take Arcanists?
Maybe because they know much about Shaper things? Valuable to Scars.
Can we track them?
Yes, go. Scars. Scavenge everything, yeah? I look for the energy signature of Arcanist tools.
Okay. I mean, if you can do that, then why don't they have some sort of, like, locator beacon? Where you know the frequency of it and you don't have to, like, rig up a solution. Also, we had some rubber banding there, so this is gonna get uppity. It's the high road overlook. Are you impressed? Hell yeah, dude. They got a fucking flute playing and everything.
A camp. You see?
Yes. It's gonna be a fight.
Look at them all. I don't like this.
I don't either.
Move. Okay.
And look at their numbers.
Yes, I'm getting acquainted with both.
I'm seeing a lot of munitions around here. Take care of them. Good. Very good. More cages. That's our Arcanists. We were preparing to move them out of here.
Lucky we got here in time.
These turrets and these small arms fire on this, you know, enormous fucking thing. Just reminds me of the whole, like, thresholding thing I was talking about. I don't buy that we haven't been able, like, the primary advantage of a weapons platform like this would be the extra weight that you can carry. So why is it that we don't have plating on here that completely fucking repels the small arms fire that they're capable of producing?
Yes, very well done.
Like I buy that you're not going to be able to maintain mobility with something that repels all of it, but they should probably have to hit me with an anti-material weapon, right? There's a leader somewhere here, but I'll be fucked if I know where they are. Are you up here? Is that where you escaped to? No, back down again. Then it just kind of bounced me off that one. Huh, killed the one behind me.
What? Who?
Big Scar. Junk Maw. A plague. Known to work with many bad people.
I'll see what I can do.
He's fucking dust now.
No more junk Maw.
Take that, Junk Maw. Let's see about those Arcanists.
There you go. You're okay.
I can't thank you enough. I wasn't sure what was going to happen before you got here.
Arcanists are safe.
Seems like it would be interesting, right? No.
Pick them up.
Already done. Good. Nothing more to do here. Check on Freelancer right.
Got it.
Okay. Freelancer Rice.
Right. You see any scars in your area? Freelancer right. You, get over there. You hear me?
I hear you.
Okay, I'm doing it. Look at me go. I want this metal. Give me this. It's mine now. Also, everything we pick up is chimeric because everything is everything. You just... They're like, oh, it's the result of the Shaper energies. All plants are all plants, and all these things that you pick up are all metals, and fuck, it, like... Don't. Just call it workable metals. You know? Useful plant compounds. If you want to be non-specific, just be non-specific. But don't make up something that sounds extraordinarily stupid in order to cover up that you didn't put in individual types of metals. That's fine. We didn't really ask you to. I guess they're not kidding around, but it's still not really a significant threat, is it? We are positively just going to continue burning through them. There's extremely little they can do to stop us. Okay.
Yeah, there's no sign of the Arcanists or Wraith.
Search the area. Find them.
These scars were killed with freelancer weapons. Chiefly melee and other close quarter combat options. How would you be able to tell that it's on fire? How do you know they're freelancer weapons? Wouldn't it just be javelin weapons? Freelancers aren't the only ones in them. We've seen sentinels in them. Monitor's got his own. He's got a big dumb helmet. Here's a scroll. A safety bulletin. Safety meeting tonight. We are mounting a campaign against litter and lane blockage in Fort Tarsus. If you believe this fort could be tidier and more ergonomically efficient, then please join us in the courtyard this evening. It's Prindle Batch, it's that guy. Like, we can't block the road, sure, but the fucking
Scar,
tidier.
away from the campsite.
Anything else?
Bullet holes. Right? Hear that? Sounds like a war.
Okay. Well, we found Rice. She's in here. She's doing her thing. Not very well. All of our Arcanists are dead. Or at least it would appear that way. Hey.
Found them. Everybody's a little banged up but alive. Nothing got past right. She'll be okay.
Damn right.
Oh, good. Very good, my friend. Sentinels are on their way.
Glad you made it. My trigger finger was cramping up.
I mean, that's a real thing that can happen, but it's a robo-glove, so I can't imagine it's not assisted. You shouldn't have to apply as much pressure, like, inside there, in order to get it to fire, but... Extended shooting, yeah, you can definitely get fatigue. It's true, Pie. You can get fatigue. You can. You can. It's the Swarm Tyrant again. They wrote a poem about it. Here's the didgeridoo. We gotta hold this. Oh my god, please. There we go. And then... the culling. I know people complained about the amount of trash that this shovels you, and we now have to play another mission. So we have to change over and fucking go over here and do this. Can't just do it while we're on the map. Anyway, about the amount of trash that this shovels you, and fucking... Is any other looter, shooter, or anything else with loot any different? Like, is it the amount of trash that's the problem, or is it maybe that you're not quite getting that dopamine hit from rolling the fucking dice anymore? Maybe we've gotten a little bit anhedonic. Acid lowers their resistance and makes them more vulnerable to damage and sets them up for a combo. There you go, it's acid. Acid is a status effect, not an element that you can wield as a storm, but it's a status effect.
Hello again. Sentinel Bryn here. Hi again, Sentinel. How are you? Fine. The Arcanist base isn't far from your location. Keep an eye out for scars.
Will do. Since
Yep.
this is our first mission, maybe we should talk. Get to know each other.
No, let's not. I'll let you know when you're close to the base.
All right.
I mean, it seems reasonable to me. That's, we'll just keep this professional, that's okay. I don't really need to know you.
Arcanist base just ahead, Freelancer.
On it.
Ugh. Completely overrun by scars.
Yeah.
The Arcanists?
I'm getting a signal from a safe house nearby. I'll send a team to collect them. Now take care of these scars. Oh, please.
Sure thing.
I mean, I will, provided that it doesn't kick me off in the next moment or two. We had some rubber banding, we got some fucking hitches as it loads. Shit's still unstable, you know. A year and what? Whatever the fuck changed later. That is just how it goes.
The base is ransacked. Machinery torn out all over.
It shouldn't be, but it is.
Typically care about Arcanist equipment. I wonder what exactly they were studying here.
Can we do this later?
I mean...
Great.
You're acting like this is way more stressful than it is. That's the other thing, is that they rely on their voice talent to sell you on the danger that you should be feeling. But, you know, it's kind of a sin of BioWare storytelling in general, in that they presume to be able to tell me, the player, how it is that I feel about things. But, you know, they don't have the ability to fucking control my brain. So, you know, I'll let you know if I'm worried, BioWare. Or if I'm sad, or if I'm feeling absolutely nothing, just nothing at all, like right now. As I run over yet another space bug man.
Well, we won't have to kill those scars on the fort walls later.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's true.
Taken whatever the Arcanists were studying.
Probably. They're such pests. We've seen scars gather in an area not far from you. Check there.
You got it.
I mean, they do seem to be pests. And little else. Alright. Down we go. I like some of the vistas that it provides. Like, this looks nice. This is cool to see.
I've seen it in a long time.
I thought no one else had noticed.
They're everywhere lately.
They're not even people. Just gross monster things ruining stuff wherever they go.
Tell me how you really feel, Bryn.
When the game cooperates, that is, anyway. And, you know, the scars also don't seem to be people. I think that's supposed to be a moment of like, whoa, she's got some real issues with them, but, like, they don't seem to have, like, a culture or anything. Or if they do, no one fucking alluded to one. They just kind of break stuff and steal things, and that's it.
Freelancer, this is where the scars have been gathering.
Got it. I'll look around for our missing Arcanist machinery. And for whatever else they might have been working on.
Watch out for scars while you're at it.
Just broken shipper bits. Nothing from the Arcanists.
Keep looking.
They also seem to have been here longer than us. So, like, are they natives? Are they other travelers? We don't know. We do know that I'll get achievements for blowing them all up. Oh, is that what this is? It's a marksman rifle. Okay, sure. I mean, they call it a marksman rifle. It's just semi-automatic.
Okay. Well, if you don't see anything Art gonna see, they probably got it hidden.
So I should look for some kind of scar shed?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Arcade instead of a scar shed.
I can work with it.
Well, there's one near you. Good place to hide stolen machinery.
I'll find it and head in.
I would hope so, yes.
The Hollow. The voices from beyond. Oh my god. Oh good. It loaded in really good. Looks great. There we go. It's fixed. Why is this cave harder to load than the other cave that we were in? Who knows? That's part of the mystery. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. No, it's good, it's good, it's good. Are we done?
I would be somewhere creepy like this. Any advice?
Did you load the rest yet?
Blunt but fair.
Because we fought the Dominion in a very similar cave. In fact, it was more open, with more things going on. They had the flying boys with their particle effects always going and everything. Explain yourself. Explain yourself, BioWare. Yes. 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 We're a weapon master now. And now we're an Elite Slayer. That's a 50 experience fucking bonus there. The little micro achievements thing is just... The attempted psychological manipulation there is just so fucking blatant. I want you to feel good as often as possible so that you associate this game with feeling good. And then you'll come back and you'll give me money to feel more gooder. That's how it works, right? And the unfortunate part is that for a lot of people, they're fucking spot on. They'll gobble this up. It's just that if you didn't beat the other people to the punch, they're not interested. So, you know, is this game worse than Destiny? Hell no. No. No, not at all. It's just that a generation of chuckle fucks has, like, childhood memories of Destiny being the coolest thing ever. That's the primary difference. It didn't get here first. Is deeper into the cave better or worse? Who knows?
They've got that stolen Arcanist machinery hooked up to a Shaper artifact.
Ugh, what's that? Stop them before it goes volatile.
Oh, that mine can jump. Fucking... It just hopped right on up there. It's a pretty cool trick for a mine. Yes. 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 We had particle effects like this going before. I blew things up. They do the great big wave explosions too, so that you know that it's impressive. Like, what the fuck? Destiny is a game that dares you to love it. It really, fucking Destiny. God. Anthem is a game that dares you to love it. They're the same fucking thing.
The artifact!
What about it?
You should silence it, probably.
Okay. The witch says it's Destiny 3, the Dorkstening. But she's right. I can't argue with that. Yeah, I'm fucking getting to it, alright? God.
Got one! Bring it back!
I promise I will. Or at least I mean to. Here.
Fragment down.
We got one. We got a bunch of bugs.
Found a piece! Nice work. Return it!
Yeah, I'm doing that too.
Fragment returned. Nice work.
Your fucking melee ability has a cooldown. Like, of all the fucking things, right?
Got a fragment!
Also, instead of, you know, just hitting things with your robo hand, the other ones all get some kind of weapon. The Storm does that fucking, like, short-range elemental projection. Hey, why just whack it?
Big the shiny shield of General Tarsus. Were those scars deliberately trying to force a Shaper artifact to create scorpions?
Maybe? That's so strange. They normally just scavenge. I'll put it in my report. And, thank you, Freelancer.
You're welcome.
You've helped the Sentinels and the fort.
Nice working with you two.
Yes, well, maybe we'll work together again sometime. Maybe.
See you around, Brain.
Okay, goodbye. We've done it. Of course we will absolutely work with Bryn again. She's one of the fucking 3 quest givers. There's only 3. Free play allows you to explore across Bastion on your own terms. How dare they name this place Bastion, by the way? Bastion is a treasure of a game. These fuckers can't hold a candle to Supergiant. Not even close. And if you disagree, you're not just, like, of a different opinion, you're wrong, factually. You're just incorrect. It'd be like telling me 2 + 2 = fish. No, it fucking doesn't. Here's our Alliance experience, and oh boy, we've unlocked another component. Fuck. The unlocks. Yeah, mark this, mark that, mark that, mark that, mark that. The siege cannon is what it is that we're using right now. It's just the special boy variant. I agree, dude. I agree. But you know, it just is what it is, right? It just is what it is. I can't fix this. They won't let me. Just like I can't fix Destiny. Or Dead Space. And I don't want to fix Metal Wolf Chaos. Or the mainline game of Alan Wake, for that matter. I have no need to fix either of those. American Nightmare needs work. But yeah, no, it's, you know, this is just this is another low point. Next game will be a high point, I promise. It will be proof that actually someone at one of these major publishers, developers, corporate conglomerates that produce games, does have some sort of like creative ability. It's gonna be a joy, and like most joys, it'll be over all too quickly. Man, we haven't done Maddie's thing yet.
You should really soak it.
Shut up. And now, of course, Fort Tarsus is also just fucking super good. Love the way it runs. Who even knows? Maybe we will take like a short break. I'll shut this down and try to boot it back up and then finish out what it is that we're doing. That's the Regulators. They're a quasi-legal sort of organization. We can talk to Bryn.
Freelancer. Fancy meeting you here.
Were you trying to make a joke, Bryn?
I'm attempting something new. I don't think I enjoyed it. I should tell you, I'm impressed with how you've handled yourself on missions.
Freelancers. We get the job done.
Sometimes, from what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, she's right, sometimes.
And you believe everything you hear?
You do seem shockingly reliable.
Shockingly?
Oh, pleasantly. Surprisingly?
Has anyone ever told you that you're not great with people, Bryn?
Oh, constantly.
How do you even have an opinion of freelancers if I'm the first one you've worked with?
From radio shows and other Sentinels. Have you ever considered Sentinel life?
Yeah. I'll be a cop.
A long time ago. Before joining the freelancers.
And?
I was figuring things out. I also thought about breeding grabbits for a while.
I've always known what I wanted to do. Oh, rules and regs keep the world in order. A place for everything.
Sounds like you've used that line before.
My mother's favorite. She was a Sentinel too. And she also loved rules.
Isn't working with freelancers without permission breaking those rules?
If the Sentinels don't adapt, the fort won't be around much longer to protect.
And isn't that adapting just breaking the rules with purpose?
Now you're just talking nonsense.
I'll see you around.
Potentially.
I mean, she's right. That's not what adaptation is. It's not breaking the rules with purpose. It's seeing something's not working and attempting, you know, a different kind of fucking angle on it.
Freelancer. Hello again. Hi. While I have you, we need more information about this odd scar activity.
Okay.
If you have time to lend the Sentinels a hand.
On it. Just pass on the details when you have them.
Yes. Will do.
See, this is what we hear about javelins, but ours doesn't ever get this kind of story because everything is just purchased. You don't get it from anything or from behaving a certain way or accomplishing X, Y, and Z for, like, quests or anything. It's, you know, hers is... The core case is part of her mother's javelin and her grandmother's javelin. And it's compliant with maintenance codes. Great. So cool. Like, part of these things is that they're heirlooms. This is the family arms and armor. And I'm fine with ours being something that is not that, but I need then to have a system that allows me more freedom in how it is that I put it together, what it does. I want to know every single fucking, like, servo and hydraulic on it. I want to fiddle with, like, the fucking turn rate of the apogee motors. Armored Core 4 let me dick with thruster outputs individually, and I miss that. My machine was my machine. In appearance, in behavior, to the point where when anyone else touched the controller, they went, "This is fucking weird. How do you use this?"
You're going to be sorry you cheated me.
Okay.
I mean it. You watch your...
I mean, she also is unconvinced. Let's see if giving this a break helps. Because, boy, it's working real good right now. Well, I'll put myself on mute and send you to the title screen for a moment while I fuck around, okay? Alright. Okay, so we're back. And we're going to see if anything that I've done, including give it a moment to just kind of sit and chill, has helped Anthem's performance. I'm not sure why it is that it's been degrading like it has over, you know, any kind of fucking amount of time. It's not a temperature thing, because I have gotten 0 alerts on that. I'm looking at my temperatures right now, and everything's within fucking operating range, so you know, you fucking got me. We'll find out. I don't know. Anyway, back to it for at least a couple more missions, and then we'll call it for Anthem tonight. We'll see how this goes, as the program itself has to start back up. But hey, at least this time we don't have it hard locking the system. That's nice. That's a fun time. Yeah, the witches said hooray, question mark. She's right. It's a real low bar. We got ears. We should have eyes shortly. Yeah, we're good. She's just tried to breathe her own saliva. It's really not advisable. But I don't pretend to understand her ways, I just live with them. Yes, I live with your ways. It's the Monument Watch. We're waiting. It's loading. Okay. It's Owen. No, I'm still not going to talk to him at all. We can talk to Yarrow, though.
Ah, very good work out there with the Arcanists. People want to believe freelancers have their backs. After Freemark, belief hard to come by.
Glad I could help. How's Freelancer Wraith doing?
Good!
She put up a hell of a fight.
Of course. She knows I would be angry to write her story for the wall. But, my young friend, she is alive. This is a good story to tell. People will hear of it.
Think that'll help around here?
Oh, yes. Now, Wraith is recovering at the bar if you want to check on her. I will keep an eye out for contracts, never fear.
Okay, well, that's
in today, new to Fort Tarsis.
They're curious about freelancers. Anyway, that's fuck off and go talk to this NPC before we let you do anything else. At least as far as that quest line is concerned. And of course the bar is where they all hang out. No. He just keeps trying, and every time the answer is no. There's also this happening, like, you know, I am not a stranger to alcohol, lost things. Bars fucking revolt me. I don't like the place, I don't like the people. I don't see the value. Where the fuck is this thing, anyway? Is it down this alleyway instead? Yeah, there it is. I don't see the value in fucking sitting somewhere and paying too much for a drink. This has never been where cool or interesting people have spilled out of for me. It's always where lowlifes, braggarts, and morons gather. So, like, you know, there's that. Wraith's no different.
You must be Wraith. Yarrow said I'd find you here.
Yeah. You're the one who flew in with a hail of bullets and flaming glory.
Not sure that sounds right.
Bet your ass it was. Stellar work, Big Star. You gotta live that crap out there. That was your moment. Me? I was looking forward to performing some community service with my sword Nellie.
You named your sword?
Well, why not? Besides you, she's the last thing standing between me and the cockroaches. So, I'm guessing you're here to stay. You've been keeping to yourself, but I've seen you around.
There's work, yeah. I get the impression business is picking up.
Been tough for a while. Couple of weeks, I was barely scraping by. But man, there's nothing like being a freelancer, right? So hey, thanks for showing up when you did. I owe you one.
Glad it worked out.
Anyway, I'm probably still bleeding somewhere. Should get that fixed. I'll see you around, Big Star.
She seems alright for now, but trust me, it gets way worse. Also, I like that the light shines on over them to play their animatronics animation, and then goes out when they're done. You know, like you're at a fucking museum. Super excellent. Already it seems like things are not quite as bad. We still have, you know, a whole lot of lighting and shit, so I don't know what the fuck the problem might be.
Digging in there anyway.
Bye. He shouldn't have been digging there. See ya. Prospero's got stuff to say, but I got nothing to say to him. Same with these fools. I do have this to do. Excuse me, lady. Stare into the side of my face while I fuck with my mech suit, would you?
Let's get started.
Okay, I guess. And yeah, we did just get one to drop. This one's better. The higher we push this, the better shit's going to drop. So that we can, you know, get this thing on par for whatever the fuck it is that we're doing as quickly as possible. That's how the game works, because y'all love this. You love it. That's why it keeps showing up, right? What dropped? Oh, that's already, I've equipped that. Okay, cool. Anyway. That's the storage. What I want is... yeah, probably one of these. Great. Yeah, awesome. No, it's fine. Slap it on there. Slap it on there. We've done it. The number continues to rise. There's simply no stopping our ascent. We'll change out the glove at some point in time. So now we fucked with this for a little bit. We'll probably just keep it on there for right now. We'll vary things up as we get these numbers more in line. Great, great, great. In we go. Okay. So let's change mission. We still got this one. We'll do some work for Matthias. It'll be great. Keep it private. See, those are the grabbits. They got little bug mouths. We saw them at the beginning of the game. And like antenna ears. I don't even know if those are ears. They call them long-eared, but I don't know if those detect like sound. I also don't know why it's fucking luminescent. Doesn't seem to be an advantage. And the waiting continues. Cool.
Crashing in.
Arcanist Matthias.
So how did you learn about where we're headed?
From very old field notes. There was something the writer wasn't saying. Something important they didn't write down. I'm certain of it.
So you had a hunch?
A hypothesis.
Right.
What secrets must they
I mean,
let's find out.
that is, we do have to test it then. He's got a hypothesis. Not quite a hunch, more of an educated guess. But you can try to reduce science down to, you know, fucking dipshit terms if you want. It's not that it's even all that highfalutin, it's just that words have meanings. But it's that in English Poindexter bullshit again.
This will be difficult at night.
What am I looking for?
A marker of some type. Something other Arcanists recognize.
Oh, we missed on that, but that's okay.
Find that marker. There, yes. Unusual design. I've seen this before. It won't trigger without the right stimulus.
Which is what?
A shift in energy. We create a big enough change, the wires detect it, the marker triggers.
Like a fire alarm?
Okay.
Exactly. That shaper object across from the marker is made for echoes.
Got it. Let's build a fire.
Like a fire alarm or a pressure alert or a fucking, you know, a thermometer that beeps at a specific temperature or literally anything. Literally anything. I guess they were worried that their audience wouldn't be able to follow along.
So many echoes required. This site was chosen to make this task difficult.
It just needed Arcanists working with freelancers.
Of course.
How did you learn about these hidden runes we're looking for?
The moment I realized the great need for secrecy in our history, it opened up new ways to look at the research I already
Rubber
had.
banding.
We should be close. It's working, but the marker will trigger with a larger shift in energy. More echoes needed.
Yeah, we're getting them. Alright. Touch. And... it's in an egg. Well, now it's not. We fixed that.
Looks like the echo attracted some slimy friends.
Ah, yes.
Untouch.
They're fascinating creatures, but only from very far away, behind the glow, with the lights on.
And I don't know, Maddie, they're not that fucking terrifying. It's bugs. But, you know, I know some people are not so good with bugs. They're not as apathetic about them as I am. Touch. We're delivering lights to some ferrofluid. It's that fucking good shit, you know? I think this is the mission that has us going the farthest for them. Usually they're much, 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 much closer.
What do you think will happen when we trigger the marker?
I can't say for
Stuff.
My theory, however, is we learn something about the hidden runes.
You know, things.
Got some scars out here.
Yeah.
Grubbing about. They have a special sensitivity to certain kinds of energy. Has to be related to their insect physiology. I wonder if...
Kind of in the middle of something right now, Matthias.
No, I mean, this is a train of thought worth fucking exploring, like, you know, why is it the Grabbits are insectoid like that? Why are the Scars also insectoid? What's going on there? Is there a link? They seem to be able to just, like, sniff this stuff out, so if we figure out how, then we can also figure out how we can either do the same thing or block them from showing up, you know, kind of even the playing field there, but it's fucking,
Didn't plan on it.
it's too much thinking for this kind of game. What are you pointing me at? Is it in there? Oh, I have to defeat the Scar leader. Okay, well, sure. There.
Let's get
Are we good?
Why are they in a cage? That seems pointless.
Like a fishing for freelancers.
Oh. Clever.
Oh, that'd be why.
I respect that.
Open. Touch.
Got another one.
Yes.
Touch. And away we go. Fucking dip. That should mean enough heat capacity on the thrusters. Just, yep, casually kind of come on over. Cool. Well, we gotta do more of this. 3 more. Are you excited? Are you fucking pumped? I know I am. Over this way. There it is.
Matthias, how did you do this work without freelancer help?
Slowly, my fearsome associate. Slowly. This task alone can certainly require many uncomfortable nights in the jungle.
This book you're looking for.
The Elysian manuscript.
Right. What do you think you'll find in there?
Find? Well, Arcanists pursue the truth, but time twists truth, hides it. The manuscript is a window to a very old truth.
Okay. So just old documents, got it. That's fine. That's worth recovering. Anyway, he's talking about like how he would spend nights and nights and nights in the jungle, but these suits are available. Well, you could. So just fucking get in there, man. We're doing it. We're doing it. We got multi-kills. But no announcer to shout at us about it, which kind of defeats the purpose, right? You just over here burning to death? Yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it doesn't make it easier. It does. Up we go. And we're touching it.
Amazing.
What's happening? What are those?
Quickly now. Find all you can before they disappear. Those are runes, my capable associate. Invisible runes.
But I can see them.
Just for the moment. This energy surge won't last. Got it. Very strange energy signature.
So, runes. What are they?
Secret writing. A technique lost and forgotten. To think the key to my work was right in front of me.
The whole game should have been this Indiana Jones bullshit.
Look here. Energy is starting to fluctuate.
Does that mean hurry?
Yes.
Oh, I got the last one. We're good.
That's all we're gonna get.
Should be enough. I have an idea how to find more of these in the future.
You think they'll help?
Yes, I'll explain when we get back to Fort Tarsus, but first... Thank you. These runes hold the key to finding the Elysian manuscript. I'm certain.
Okay. But the whole game is not this Indiana Jones bullshit. We discover alarmingly little through this. Really wish they had poured their efforts into that. They didn't. They didn't. Instead, we have to have our showdown with the Monitor, who is clearly evil, and, you know, we have to go back and silence the Heart of Rage. We gotta get it. It's the big crazy thing. The witch says Heart of Rage more like Fart of Rage. She's again correct. There's no arguing with it. Back to Fort Tarsus. We've done it. Our expedition is complete. And this is probably where we'll leave Anthem for the time being. And I guess we're just going to have to break it up like this. Which... Okay, fine, Anthem. It's fighting me every step of the way. But I do want everyone to see how it was. What it launched with, what it brought to the table. Before they do whatever the fuck it is they're doing. I've heard talk of skill trees, which is like, yeah, good job. Skill trees is what you need.
It's important. Meet me in the bar.
Okay, I'll be there. Owen? Huh.
Okay, anyway. Meet Owen in the bar. We'll talk to him later. For right now, we'll go back here. We'll see if the game will allow me to exit it normal style. Who knows? It may not. It looks as if the application has indeed crashed on load again. Oh, no, there we go. There we go. It actually closed. Hooray! Yay! It closed. Fucking A, man. You know? Fucking A. Okay. Well, anyway, that's Anthem. It's still happening. We're still making our way through the one town. There is not a downtown involved. We can't walk any faster. Faces are passing. But I don't know what would be home anymore. Lost things. I don't know where that is. Alright, well, wander on your own for a little bit. I'll see you later. Bye.